Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, where I talk about everything related to video games, movies, comics, and more. Today, I have a special video for you. I'm going to tell you 10 facts about one of the most anticipated games of 2023, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. This game is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Marvel's Spider-Man 2018 and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales 2020, which were both developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is a PS5 exclusive that will feature both Peter Parker and Miles Morales as the playable characters, as well as some new and returning villains, such as Kraven the Hunter, the Lizard, and Venom. The game will also have stunning graphics, gameplay, and story that will make you feel like you are Spider-Man. But before I start, I want to ask you a favor. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. It really helps me out a lot and motivates me to make more videos for you. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and what other facts you want me to cover in the future. I love reading your feedback and suggestions. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the 10 facts about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 that you might not know. The first fact is that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is a single-player game. This means that you will not be able to play co-op or multiplayer modes with your friends or other players online. However, you will be able to switch between Peter Parker and Miles Morales as the two main characters, depending on the story and gameplay situations. Each of them will have their own unique abilities, suits, gadgets, and combat styles. The second fact is that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is being marketed as a PS5 exclusive. This means that you will not be able to play it on any other platform, such as PS4, Xbox, PC, or Nintendo Switch. The game is designed to take advantage of the PS5's advanced hardware and features, such as ray tracing, 3D audio, adaptive triggers, and haptic feedback. The game will also have faster loading times and smoother animations than the previous games in the series. The third fact is that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is set to release on October 20th, 2023. This is almost 5 years after the release of Marvel's Spider-Man in 2018, and 3 years after the release of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales in 2020. The game has been in development for several years by Insomniac Games, the same studio that made the previous games in the series, and other popular titles such as Ratchet and Clank and Resistance. The fourth fact is that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will be set after the events of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. This means that the game will continue the story of Peter Parker and Miles Morales as they struggle to balance their personal lives and their superhero duties in New York City. The game will also feature a large ensemble cast of characters from the Spider-Man comics and other media, such as Mary Jane Watson, Aunt May, J. Jonah Jameson, Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn, Kurt Connors, Eddie Brock, Felicia Hardy, Yuri Watanabe, Gang Lee, Finn Mason, and more. The fifth fact is that Miles Morales will showcase some new electric venom powers in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. These powers were introduced in Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales and allow Miles to stun enemies with electric shocks, create shockwaves, and heal himself in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Miles will be able to use these powers more creatively and effectively in combat and traversal situations. For example, he will be able to charge up his venom attacks by swinging through power lines or generators. The sixth fact is that Peter Parker's advanced suit will now have animatronic legs. In Marvel's Spider-Man 2, these legs are similar to the one seen in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2018 and are inspired by Dr. Octopus tentacles from Spider-Man 2 2004. The legs will allow Peter to perform more acrobatic moves and attacks in combat and traversal situations. For example, he will be able to use them to grab enemies or objects, spin around poles or walls, or create shields or platforms. The seventh fact is that the enemies from the trailer may be the Hand in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The Hand is a fictional ninja clan from the Marvel Comics universe that has appeared in various media such as Daredevil 2015 to 2018 and The Defenders 2017. The Hand is known for its mystical abilities such as resurrection, mind control, and teleportation. In the trailer for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, we see a group of masked ninjas attacking Peter and Miles in a subway station. They seem to have glowing red eyes and tattoos on their faces and bodies. They also seem to be able to disappear and reappear in smoke or shadows. The eighth fact is that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is an action-adventure single-player video game played in a third-person perspective. This means that you will be able to control Peter or Miles as they swing through an open-world New York City and fight enemies using their web-based gadgets and suits. The game will also have a narrative-driven story that will involve cutscenes, dialogue choices, quick-time events, stealth sections, puzzles, boss battles, and more. The ninth fact is that Parker and Miles are the two main characters in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, who become individually playable in accordance with the story. This means that you will not be able to choose which character to play as at any time, but rather follow the game's script and switch between them when the game tells you to. However, you will be able to customize each character's appearance, abilities, suits, and gadgets to your liking. You will also be able to interact with each other and other characters in the game world. The 10th and final fact is that they will traverse an open-world New York City and fight enemies in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. This means that you will be able to explore a large and detailed map of the city that includes various landmarks, districts, and locations from the Spider-Man comics and other media. For example, you will be able to visit the Daily Bugle, Oscorp, Empire State University, FEAST, Roxanne Plaza, Harlem, Chinatown, Central Park, and more. You will also be able to encounter and fight various enemies that range from street thugs and criminals to supervillains and monsters. Some of the confirmed enemies in the game are Kraven the Hunter, the Lizard, and Venom. So, these are 10 facts about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 that you might not know. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching and see you next time.